Hi, thank you for joining me. It's Karen here. Today I'm going to be working in my Christmas journal, and it's the final kind of flourishes. Um, this is the last big element that I'll be making for this one. So I thought I'd bring you along to let you see what I've been doing. Anyway, I haven't stuck everything down. Because this will be stuck down there, so I can tie it up, and I haven't stuck that on yet. So it opens like this, and that's what we'll be doing inside. We'll be decorating it. Now this is a great little pocket. I guess it's something that this little envelope that you would make. I've made a little envelope here, and it's just got a tiny little, and I've put a little note in there. That there's a little note in there, and you can put other different things in there for whoever it's for. And there's a little tuck spot. There's a little tuck spot in there, so if you want to add something you can, like a note or some writing space, or if you just want to put something in, a best wishes, or whatever you want to put inside this. If you wanted to, you could get some plain paper, some of your papers that you've got, and stitch them in or stick them in and have them as another little journaling spot. But I just think this is a really sweet little envelope, and it uses that. I've got so many odd envelopes, and I don't know how I've accomplished I've got so many. So there's another little tuck spot in there, so you could put something in there if you wanted to. And then if you wanted to, you could, if you didn't want to put the tie round, you could just do that without putting the baker's twine round. But I quite like the baker's twine, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just open her up, and that's where that's where this is destined for. So that's where I'll put her. So when you open it out, it's the same length as the journal. So anyway, that's what we're going to be doing. I'll set this aside, and for this project you will need an envelope. Now this is just an odd envelope, as I said before. I don't know how I've accumulated all these envelopes, but I have. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open this up at the sides, so you've got that kind of image, opened up envelope. It's a bit raggedy, I'll just trim that up. Now I've already had a quick look through to save time, and I'm going to put, these are tea dyed papers that I've done, and I'm just going to stick that on there. So I'm going to be using my clear glue because it really grabs quickly, and I know it won't go anywhere. So I'm just putting that down here. How are you all? I hope you're all well, and I hope your Christmas preparations are going well. I must admit, I've been out of sorts this week. I haven't been, I can't say I've been unwell, because I haven't. I've just been just been out of salts, and I don't quite know why. I just have. It is a busy time of the year for everyone, isn't it? Now, okay, don't get caught up on white bits of paper. If you want to, you can ink, or you can leave as is, or oh yeah, I like that. That's lovely. Yep, that's lovely. I'm gonna pop that there. So I'm just gluing again, going right over the. Oh, if I crack down, sorry if I've cracked down, you can't see. Just popping the glue in there. Yeah, I've been out of salts, but I think that it's the weather as much as anything else. It's just been horrible. It's been rainy and mild and just not good. Just not good. But it is lovely to see all the Christmas lights and that hope of family get together with family and friends. That's always lovely. Or just have a nice rest. Now, do you remember that snippet that I did on the packaging paper? I thought I'd incorporate this in this project, because I thought that might work quite nicely. So let's just. Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? Yeah. Or right, I'm going to cover these up. The top of the envelopes, and all I'm going to do is just get a piece of paper. Did I use the right way? I suppose it really matters, does it? This is some avocado dyed paper that I did ages and ages ago now, back in the summer. So I try to, if we're having anything like avocado or beetroot, if I'm cooking beetroot, I save the skins and dye my paper. So that just goes like that. And then I'm going to flip it on its head, and I'm just going to put, well, first of all, I think I'll cut that off, and I'm literally just going round the top of the envelope. So that's okay. And then what we do is, now if you want to have this in your journal as something that you want to clip in, then I would say cover the back. I'm not going to. I'm going to use this to stick into a journal, so I'm not worried too much about that. What was I going to do with so that's like that. Right, what I'm going to do on this now, I'm just going to trim up my white ends, my overhangs of my paper. I just find that easier to do than trying to measure everything. I don't know why, but I'm just rubbish at it. and just skim off those extra bits. So you should have something like this now. Okay, now I was thinking about putting that, but I think that might be a little bit too much writing. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put this writing on here. So just cover the top of this envelope and right to the edge. And then pop it on. Just get the air bubbles out. Are you having a handmade Christmas this year, or are you going for traditional, excuse me, traditional, just going to the shop and buying your gifts from the shop? Or are you not sending gifts this year? What are you doing? It's always difficult, isn't it, when you've got people in your family or your friends that, you know, you want to get them a nice gift, but you want to give them something that they like, and but with the prices of everything going so astronomically high, it's you know, I feel for the young people that have got their littlies. You know, it must be a nightmare for them. Just going to run my my glue along here just to ensure that I have got everything stuck down. Okay, so there's that. Just again going to take that top proud piece off. Okay. Now, for this bit, I did say that I was going to, let's have a look here. We need some elements, don't we, to pop on here. That would be quite sweet, wouldn't it? What do you think? Too much? Or fine? Let's have a look at some other bits that we've got. I've been busy fussy cutting. Where's my other one? These are quite sweet. Could put that on there. Could put whatever you want, really. Oh, joy to the world's lovely, isn't it? And when you open that up, that's quite nice. We could put that there. And what else have I got? Got Santa. Or we could have Santa there. Is that too much, do you think? I do love the fussy cut images. I think they're, she's sweet, isn't she? There's December the 25th. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to pop that there. Actually, what I did find, I was making some Christmas journals a few years ago, and I found some offcuts of my fabric that I was using. So I'm just going to did think about making some snippets, but wouldn't that be lovely just to pop a little bit of fabric there? What do you think? Or do you think it would look better down here? Yeah, I think it looks better down there. This is the bit I really like to do, the embellishing with all the bits and pieces that you've cut out of magazines, or if you've brought some, you can buy some gorgeous background papers on Etsy. There's some fantastic ones. There's some really talented makers on there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. So because this clear glue really does stick well to fabric, and I quite like the fraying, so that's a bit high. I don't mind it fraying. I think that looks quite good. Yeah. Let me just stick that there. I keep thinking about getting the sewing machine, but it to be honest, I don't think, because I can't really sew, it would just be to sew my journals, and it kind of feels a bit extravagant to have it just to do that. Yeah, I think she looks quite good like that. Yeah, happy with that. And it's starting to fray, which is always I like that a lot. I'm just going to tidy this edge up here a little bit, because I'm just feeling like I've got bits sticking out. Although I do love the torn edges, sometimes it's not in where I'd like the torn edge. So what about, yeah, that's nice there, isn't it? What about putting some, we need something to go on the top, don't we? Oh, what about a bit of our good old packaging paper? That's always, yeah. I'm just going to run my glue along. Oh, gone over. Don't worry about that. Just give it a good stick. And then I'm just going to offer that up. And then it's a bit of a cheat's way of doing it, really, isn't it? I'm not measuring or anything, which is well, that's great in my book, to be perfectly honest. And then I'm just cutting off the excess like so. I think this packaging paper that you get in when you buy from Amazon or anywhere like that, it's just such a great resource to have. Now, do we want to take that down there? What do you think? Should we put a little bit more of the lovely or is it a bit big? What do you think? Do you know what? I'm just going to tear just tear it like that, because I think that look all right. And then we just and you can put. I keep coming back to this snippet that we did when we used up all our old scraps, but maybe it's a little bit too much, maybe just a touch too much. What about, oh, that's sweet, isn't it? Do you like that? What do you think? Are you saying yes, that's great, go with that, or are you saying no, don't? I'm going to go with that. So I'm just going to pop the glue in there again. I'm just going to pop this lovely little card on here, and I think why don't we put another nice bit of snippet of this sample that I've got. I'm not worried about if it's yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So we're just, there it is, it's fraying. I really like that. Just want a little bit of glue just to catch it. Should I put that up there so we can see the fray? That's lovely. And then these lovely French Christmas postcards. There we go. We put that on there. So that folds up like that, and that folds up down like that. Now, I thought what I would do is, I thought I would put just a little bit of very thin washi. I don't tend to ink very much, so I don't tend to do that, but just take that edge off. Washi covers a multitude of sins, so yeah. And I think what we'll do is we'll put just a bead of glue along there, and we just put a lovely bit of washi there. It's sticking to me now. And there we go. There's our little envelope that we've done. So I just bring my journal back, and I'll take the other one away and show you this one. So this is the one that we've just done, and it opens like that. Well, I hope you do give this a go. It's they're just so much fun to do, and they don't take too much time. just choosing what ones you'd like to make, really. But thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again soon. And don't forget to give me the thumbs up. Take care. Bye.